Aloha, this is Zsuzsánna Balogh. I am from Maui. I am a silk mandala painter over 10 years already, and I think it's time to talk about them. I would like to share my experience about them. They are very powerful tools. I am happy to share more about them. To be able to understand how they work, how they um, can help us, how we can create with them, how they can help us heal. We have to go deeper in this topic because we have to talk about sacred geometry, symbols, shapes, chakras, vibrations, universal laws, etc. And who we are. This is how we start. Who we are as a human being, how we create our life, how we act and react certain things. If we can understand these things, we will understand these tools, what we have uh, to be able to create a better life, healthier life, understand our reality better. So that's why I try to come up with these topics because in past few years we have seen them everywhere, but we don't really know what they are, how they are, and what they can do, how they function, and I think they are very powerful tools to use them consciously. So again, in 10 years, I have been painting them personally. Lots of people needed some help. I could help them with them. Also myself, I'm on my journey like everybody else. Also, I had lots of workshops in New York City and in New Jersey. So I have those experiences too, how we reflecting each other, how things affecting us around us. Also, I have been practicing feng shui about 13 years. So these two topics comes together, and I really have to mention that too, because the example, if I need a mandala for relationship or my health or my finances, it's good to combine with the feng shui because I can hang up those mandalas on that corner and I can have a better benefit from it. So, who we are. Let's start about who we are and how we function in this planet Earth as a human being. Unfortunately, we forgot a lot about this topic because we give away our power, our knowledge, our abilities, and now we see what's going on in this world. This is the one reason why. Because if everybody could be conscious about the creatures and what they're doing every day, we won't be here how we are, where we are. So our Creator created us as a human and gave us the whole abilities what He has, so we can create. We became very powerful creators. Even if we believe it or not, we have been creating our reality every single moment. Doesn't matter if we are aware of that or not, because in our subconscious level, everything is programmed and everything is there, how we create our reality. So it's not good or not bad, just it's good to know about these things because in this case we can get back some controls on our life. So, if we are also creator, we can create, we can plant a seed, we can reproduce ourselves. We have plenty powerful tools which they can help us to attract a better spouse, attract more money, create more money. We also know how we are as a human being. We have a mind, we have a spirit, we have a body. So everything comes from a thought, and this is how it comes down the manifestation all through these dimensions. So I try to connect back to the mandalas, how we can create with mandalas. So if we plant a seed, we have an expectation what's gonna be, because that seed is holding all the codes and informations, like the example. This is an avocado seed, right? If you don't know what it is, you have never seen that, you cannot imagine what they can do for you and what's going on, what is holding for you, and what can give it to you. But if I know, I'm aware of that, I can plant that seed. It's gonna grow and give us a nice plant. Gonna look like that. And it's gonna give us some fruit after a little while. So there is a process, right? From the seed to harvest the fruit. So the mandala is working the same way. We plant a seed, and because we are the creators of them, we know what we are doing, what we expect from them. I am giving the focus, the energy, and the informations what I would like to create. And according to the law of the attraction, this is what I am sending out. This is what I'm going to receive back after a little while. Depends how much beliefs, blockages, and you name it, I do have in my subconscious mind to see the manifestation. Because the whole universe going to try the best to help us to achieve our goals. You may heard about the sacred geometry. Every single plants, animal, everything in this three-dimensional reality has a pattern, has a certain colors, you name it, everything. Like we can describe what it is and what's the difference between an avocado or a plant, other plants. Every color has a vibration, has a frequency. The numbers also, everything is energy. You may heard of that. So that's why where we put our focus, our energy, we can create in the present moment something, and if I say this is it, that's gonna be it. So if I paint a mandala, that's already a manifestation, a symbolic manifestation, but after a little while, I will be able to touch it, smell it in the physical world, because the universe making sure we're gonna get it. So the example, if I have some health problems, okay, you may go to the doctors and you're gonna get a prescription, good for you. This is not your topic, okay? Then. But as a conscious human being, if I'm aware of how I am functioning, what's going on, if I got some problems, health issues, I'm going to start to think about what I have been thinking, which thought was making that emotional problem, which if I'm holding too long, I'm going to manifest on my body somewhere as a illness. So this is how I function, how I operate past 10 years. I barely go to the doctors, no way, because I know these things. Everything is symbolic and everything makes sense if you can take a look on the big picture, because everything is connected. So our chakras also having colors, vibrational frequencies, they all having the unique patterns. So that also makes sense how we can help the everything with the mandalas, because we are working with the colors, shapes, numbers, which is the helps all those chakras to function better. Our soul, our intuition, if we are paying attention to that, is telling us every single minute what is good, what is not good. If we have a feeling about a place, about a person, or about anything, it's just something feels not right, we have to trust that, because that means it's not right. So these mandalas also telling you something, because if your soul, your heart is feeling you need one, or you need doesn't have to be a mandala, could be anything else. If you go to shopping, you have a feeling of certain colors you may buy, or furniture, or anything else. You're choosing your colors for your car. So it's not coincidence why we are choosing all those shapes and colors, because this is what we need at the moment. So everything is coming out from our subliminary mind, which means this we are creating our reality mostly from there, which indicates our believings, our DNA information from our ancestors, our childhood, what we have been through, our past life informations, you name it. It's not coincidence we were born where we were born, and the family, these are our families, because behind that plenty other reason why we are having that specific reality. Okay, so that's one thing, but my point is here, if we don't like something or what we are experiencing, could be a place, could be our friends, could be anything, how can I change my reality? How can I how can I have another experience what I have been experiencing and I don't like? You may notice that we have been repeating lots of things different way all over again, and we might ask ourselves why. That's why, because in our subconscious mind we have some traumas, patterns already, how we are creating that reality all over again. So if I want to change something, I have to pull out my programs, my patterns from my subconscious mind, and I can take a look what is the pattern. If I want to change it, how can I change it? And this is how the mandala can help, because if I draw and paint a mandala, I put it on the wall or anywhere where I can take a look more often, that pattern gonna go in back to my subconscious mind. Of course, my reality gonna start to show those situations, what I have to deal with. It could be a trauma from my childhood, what I am still storing there, lots of pain, sadness, lots of lower vibrational feelings. So I have to face with those first to release and forgive to others, to myself if I did something wrong, because that's gonna be the way how I can go to the next level. That's why I have been moving around a lot in past 10 years, because these transformations were done so many times, like that become to me like a lifestyle. I cannot think somehow else anymore. So if something is wrong, or I don't feel like I am happy or something, I need some changes, or I paint a mandala, or I am working with the feng shui, take a look around what it has to be done, maybe cleaning, maybe watering the plants, buy a new rug or change the rug, or my intuition is telling me what to do if I pull myself back to the present moment and take a look around, because it's time to change. I have 10 trillion experience about these personal mandalas, because each person is a unique person. We have unique fingerprints, so there is no two same person in this world. So it's a beautiful journey to seeing and experiencing how these things can affect us and how we can change things, because we have the right, and we can if we are aware of that. So that's why I try to share these things, because well, if somebody sees something, oh, that's beautiful, wow, art, wow, but they are very powerful arts. They also can help you to travel, I mean soul traveling, because they are well known as a meditation tools, right? But if you go to the Wikipedia online, it starts like it's a Buddhism, Hindu, tralala meditation thing. But if you are not Buddhist or Hindu, you already turn the page, because you don't feel it's not resonating with you. But this is not only the truth, because each nation, everybody is using these tools, these motifs, symbols all over the world. So just you have to take a look around your closet, what you got from your grandparents or mothers, or those areas where are you from. So you will realize, oh, that's a mandala. Actually, that's a mandala. The other thing, the example, all flowers are mandalas, right? But we can see them in two-dimensional, but they are multi-dimensional creatures. Just we don't see if we draw it in two-dimensional paper. The example, this is a pine cone. You can see the pattern. The nature knows that's a pine cone, because it has a specific color, informations, leaves. That's a cone. So you may get an idea how the mandalas works in this case, because this is how we create. From a point, from a seed, from an egg. The example, this is a lemon mandala. You also can see the seeds, but it has a center, and around the center we got the pears, and this is lemon because these are the characteristics. Has a taste different than the grapefruit, the example. Okay? But this is a grapefruit mandala, what we can see, but actually this is also a multidimensional thing. So this is what I wanted to share in that first video. I think I will make some more. I just wanted to mention a few topics. Of course, all those topics we can talk about them all day long. But to understand how the mandalas work, we need to go deeper than that. Just like, oh, they're beautiful, they're colorful, etc. So, mahalo. See you next time.